Welcome to our second Zoom class. This is interval training with whole body vibration, and I'm so happy to see so many of you here. That's really awesome. Thank you for coming. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. We have got some cutting edge technology here, right? With whole body vibration. And the idea here is for us all to learn from each other. So you're helping me, and I'm hopefully helping you, and I'm excited to do this. So there will be lots of Zoom classes coming. I've got all kinds of ones in mind. We're going to do Zoom classes on inflammation and osteoporosis, physical therapy, mental health, depression and anxiety. And I want to know what you are thinking about and needing and wanting. So there'll be time in this class for some feedback from you. I'll ask you what and you can participate and tell me what you want to hear. I'll also be sending out some polls through Constant Contact, my newsletter. So if you're not already on my newsletter, you can join on my website. That's www.bc, for my initials, bcvibranthealth.com. Okay, let's see, what else? Or send me an email if you want. So today we are all kind of sluggish and have gained weight, and it's been a rough few months for all of us. So today's focus is going to be getting back moving and getting our vibrations up by getting ourselves moving and feeling better. Whole body vibration is a key cornerstone for your health program to get moving and feel better. The idea is to do as much as you can, but that means for a lot of people, when you start, you need to start, especially older people, people with health problems, you want to start with just a little bit. And believe me, it's mind-boggling how effective how big an effect a small amount of vibration can have. I used to teach a lot of classes in person, now it's Zoom, but I would start everybody with 1 minute. And I was only seeing these people once a week, 1 minute, once a week on the lowest speed. And by the third week, they were telling me their allergies had gone away. And after the first week, they were telling me they were suddenly sleeping better. They had more energy. They, maybe they were eating better, all kinds of things. So that's what you're aiming for. Some people will be able to increase a lot faster and do a lot more vibration sooner, which is great, and quickly. So that's great. Not the more is better, but more is better if you can do it. However, vibration is super, super powerful. It's hard to believe how powerful it is because it doesn't feel like that much when you're on there, but it's hitting every part of your body, especially your brain. So along with the rest of your body. So it is both super therapeutic and it can be stressful for your body, just like running is like good for you, but stressful, right? So if you try to do too much too soon, then you're going to stress your body. And instead of feeling better, you might not feel better. You might even feel worse, which don't want to do, right? So listen to your body. That is key. People are different. Some people can go very fast. Some people got to go slow. You need to listen to your body. Start slow to be careful. See how you feel the first time after 1 minute. Wait 24 hours to see how you feel. And then if you're feeling great, increase. And just listen to your body. We're all unique. Really key, use the right vibration machine, but hopefully you're all using Vibrant Health machines. These are very carefully designed to be low stress and just the right kind of vibration for your body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so they're a good workout, especially the Power 1000, but it's also just right for your brain and your energy. And I think those are some of the most important effects because they're guiding your whole body, your life, your physical body, and you got to keep it really optimum for your brain and your energy. All right, where are we at? Let's see. I would like to hear how you all are doing. Did anybody try some interval training from last week? If just anybody wants to speak, can you unmute people so they can respond and chime in with how they're doing? Not everybody, we won't have time for everybody, but if there's somebody who'd like to.
People should be unmuted now.
Unmuted, okay, anybody?
Hi, Donna here in California, or actually not in California, in Oregon. I just got up, so you don't get to see my video.
Okay,
But
hi, Don.
I get on a couple of days, 3 or 4 days a week, and I can go 10 minutes easy. And I
Okay,
love it. I just love it.
that's
Um,
awesome.
I wonder what it is with the brain. How does it help the brain?
Well, keep in mind that every time you're on there, that machine is vibrating 26 to 45 times per second. That means every neuron in your body is firing signals into your brain 25 to 45 times per second, depending on what you set your machine to. Massive neurological brain stimulation.
Okay,
Just like
I
your
like it
muscles.
at about
What?
35. I put it on about 35,
Okay.
and I'll raise my arms, or I'll do some of the Josh Bush or Zach Bush exercises. There's four
Okay.
different moves that he has.
Yep.
And then I have your poster. And
Great.
I do wonder, I'm glad that you mentioned that it's doing as much even with 1 minute, because I'm not sure how to track
Yeah.
the
Well, think
outcome.
about it. If it's vibrating 25 to 45 times per second, or you're doing 30, and that's per second, and you do 1 minute, that's still 60. It's over 3,000 impulses from every neuron in your body. And there's millions of neurons in your body. So that's a massive neurological stimulation. There's a lot of research that exercise is the best thing you can do for your brain, because it's stimulating those neurons, making them fire. It's like your muscles, right? Your muscles get stronger when you use them.
Mm-hmm.
Firing neurons, your neurons firing is a workout for your neurons. And just like your muscles get bigger when you use them, your neurons actually get thicker, stronger, larger, make more connections to other neurons in your brain when you're using them. So even if you just stand on the machine or sit on it for a few minutes, you're getting a huge neurological stimulation, which will help protect your brain from all kinds of brain problems. And it will also help it regrow if there have been problems. And it will keep it sharp, because also neurotransmitters, which make the signals leap from one neuron to the other, almost immediately start increasing. So your brain is instantly going to start working better.
Good. I need
Besides
that.
being in a better mood, you might start remembering things more. So, all right, guys, let's get going. We got some interval training to do today, because interval training by itself, and I don't know if you all know what that is, but it means basically working hard for 30 seconds and then resting, going to a slower state, not completely stopping, but slowing down for anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes, and then doing that cycle again. And that is even more effective, apparently, than just like a steady pace for the whole time that you're exercising. What they say is that 10 minutes of interval training, like 5 to 10 cycles, is the equivalent of 45 minutes of a steady state walking or slow running or something like that. So we're going to use interval training on our vibration machine to even increase the effect of the vibration machine, which working out on your vibration machine, 10 minutes equals an hour. So I don't know what we're up to now, but at any rate, we'll really get our bodies moving. And all right, we're going to start with some stretching. So we're going to switch cameras now. And actually, first, Andy's going to put up the picture of, I think, yes, he was going to put up, there we go. There's a stretch. All right. You can do actually any stretch you want on your machine, whatever feels good. In a minute, that's like a hamstring stretch. It might be too advanced for some people, it might be just right for others. It's going to feel good on the back of your legs. But you need balance for this one, right? Obviously. There's lots of other options. If you need balance help, make sure you have something to hold on to. And I'm going to show you some other ones now on my plate. All right, Andy's been switching me here. All right, and personally, I like to do some back exercises when I'm on here. Oh, you put one arm over, and we're gonna do, oh, I gotta set the timer. We're gonna do this for 2 30-second sessions, or maybe even 4 if we're feeling really, really great. My timer's gonna go off in 30 seconds. I'm doing one side and then the other side, lean way over. My chiropractor told me to do these exercises every day for like 15 minutes, but if I did them on the vibration machine, or just running, mine isn't running, but yours should be running. Unless you're not used to it yet. Like I said, start slow. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, and restart. We're gonna do this for like a couple minutes because it feels so good. Stretching and stretching. Do any position that feels good for you, your particular sore spots. All right, I've got hip issues also, so I'm going to stretch my hips. There's a bunch of different things you can do. Anything you want on here is fine. All right, this is a stretch. That one feels good. And hesitate to put my back to you, but I should do the other side. Okay, there's the other one. And then I'm going to do a little hamstring stretch. Okay. Okay, one more 30-second. I'm going to do, there we go. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Whew. All right, 10 more seconds, folks. Then we're going to start doing some exercising. All right. Nice little chimes, huh? Okay. Okay, now, Andy, could we see the beginner's pose? First exercise we're going to do is going to be beginner's pose. Andy?
Yep.
Working on that? Okay. Now, with each pose, folks, I'm going to give you some options, okay? Because some people are more advanced than others. And I want you to understand, most important is just to be on your machine. Not most important thing is to be like the most intense exercise. You're going to get the benefits just by being on the machine, a lot of benefits. Okay, so on the left-hand side, we've got the real easy beginner's pose. And if that's too easy for you, you can try a deep squat. And you see also there's the option of holding on to something, or to make it harder, don't hold on to something. All right? Okay, here we go. Choose which one you want. I'm going to go for the hard one. And here we go. I'm setting the timer, starting the timer. All right. Deep squat. Can you see me? All right, I got my knees bent. Got my hands up. I'm going down deep. Make sure your knees do not go further than your toes. They should line up with your toes. Put your rear end down, out, like you're sitting on a chair. That way you protect your knees, okay? All right, hang on, 6 seconds, 5, 4, you're almost there. Good job, good job. Excellent job. Okay, very nice. Now we will reset this. All right, we're moving right along this time, guys.
Becky, do you have yours set on the interval or just
No.
Great.
I wouldn't for now, guys. You're right. There is pre-programmed settings on my machine, the Power 1000, but that's really for advanced users because it goes into pretty high frequencies. It has like a range of frequencies. So for right now, what I would do is just set it for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes and then push on and off every 30 seconds. Like when 30 seconds is up, push it on to make it run, and then you can watch the time. And when 30 seconds have gone by, push the stop button, the off button. And then when we're ready to go again, because I'm going to be talking for a minute, then we'll do the next one. All right, and you can just push on again. All right, second one, Andy, is the lunges. If we could put up the lunge pictures. And I think maybe I only have one. I was going to give you some options for how to do this one. There's a lunge. Okay, that would be the easier one, where you, easier one is where you keep more weight on the back leg. So that's not actually the easier one. It's partly easier because she's holding on to something, but Andy, there's something covered. There it is. If you want to make it easier, look at me in the picture. I've got more weight on my back foot. Andy, that's the, there we go. Okay, so lunge, easier, will be lots of weight on my back foot, just leaning forward a little bit, holding on if you don't have like that, okay? Now, to make it harder, you put more weight on the front leg, less on the back, and don't hold on. Or you can kind of combine them. All right, here we go. 30 seconds coming up. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go for the harder one. I've been sitting around too long, guys. I gotta work hard. Wake this up. But I've also been doing vibration for 20 years, so you don't have to feel like you gotta do the hardest thing. You just gotta be kind to our bodies, love yourself, do what feels right for your body and you, okay? Here we go. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Woo. All right. Let's see. Okay. Stop. Reset. All right, Andy, we're up for the next one. Abdominals. Whew. We're going to start working on our core, folks. Do a few abdominal exercises. These are great for, Andy, you can start putting these up, you know, when I start changing the timer, because it takes a minute. All right, now we got on the left side, easy abdominal, and on the right side, we've got more difficult, all right? So notice on the left side, she has her feet on the ground, she's sitting on the plate, and she just leans back a little bit and crosses her arms. So you do however much of that leaning back, the more you lean back, the harder it is, obviously. So do what is right for you. And then on the right-hand side, now this is much harder when you pick your feet up off the ground, then you got to balance, core muscles, your abdominal muscles are working way harder. And if somebody's out there in really super good shape, what you can do is straighten those legs. The more you straighten those legs, the harder it gets, okay? All right. Andy, we're switching to the exercise chamber here, plate. I'm turning the timer on. And all right, everybody get going. Ready? Let's go. There we go. All right. And, all right, I'm gonna do this. Can you see me? All right. All right, I'm struggling to make my legs straight. You can see I'm shaking and I don't even have my machine on, so I'm cheating. But if I turn my machine on, it's too loud for you guys to hear me. So I don't want to do that. I'll have to do my vibration later. Hang on, 5 seconds to go. Feels good, right? It's working, working, working. Good job. Great job, guys. Andy, you can start going for the next one if you want. All right, let's see. Reset timer. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, here we go. All right, we're gonna do arms. Arms are next. This is, we're gonna do versions of push-ups. So this push-up is sort of medium hard. She's got her knees on the ground, her hands on the plate, she's facing the plate. Her form is not actually really great. She should have a straight line from her shoulders to her knees. That would make it better. But if it's too hard, you can bend your legs like she has, and that'll make it easier. For those of you who want to make it harder, you should be on your toes. Straight line from your toes to your shoulders, your knees not touching the ground. That's super hard. I don't expect you guys to do that. I'm not going to do it. And I'm actually going to show you one that's even easier. If this is too hard and you can't get like that, what you can do, let me set the timer. Start. Okay. Is just sit on the plate. You could actually just sit on the plate. Push up, yeah. I was gonna sit like this, facing sideways, and then lean forward and push up with your arms. This is like super easy and safe, no falling down. This is an option. You're still getting a workout with your arms, right? And you're sitting on the plate, so you're getting that vibration. All right, very good. What I'm trying to get across to you all is that exactly what position you're in on the plate is not as important as just being on the plate. As you become like a better toned athlete, then you can start really fine tuning your positions so that you're stressing, you know, making your muscles work as hard as possible. And the pictures on the poster will show you those positions. All right, we've got advanced, we've got intermediate and beginner pictures on the poster. All right, the next one is another arms one. We were doing the biceps this time, pushing with the biceps. Now we're gonna do the back of the arm, the triceps. So that's, in this pose, she's doing it, what's called a triceps dip. She's facing away from the machine, hands on the plate, feet on the ground, and she's gonna go up and down using her arms, not touching her rear to the ground. She's not sitting on the ground, it's above, and then she pushes herself up and down with her arms. I'm also gonna show you one where you, if that's too difficult for somebody, you can sit on the plate, lean backwards. I'll show you this. Sit on the plate. First, I'll show you, like, this is the official triceps dip. You're sitting you're in front of the plate and you push yourself up and down, right? If you want to, if that's too hard, you can sit on the edge of the plate here, lean back and push yourself up and down like this, right? It's actually kind of similar. You're still using your arms, but it's easier. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start the timer. Here we go. All right, and push, and push. I'm gonna try the real triceps dip, like this, and go up and down. Going up and down will make it harder also, instead of just, you could just hold this position. Want to make it a little bit harder, you go up and down, like this. Okay, just like that. Very good, very good. All right, and, whew. Okay, good job. Good job, everybody. Let's see. Wait a minute. Something's not working right here. There we go. Okay. Okay, folks. We got another abdominal one coming up. It's going to be the diagonal crunches. So we did already a basic abdominal where you were sitting on the plate in a V shape. Or, yeah, we were all doing some version of that probably. This one is diagonal crunches, Andy. And in that one, you're going to be doing the ones on the sides of your belly as well as the middle of your belly. Do we not have a picture for that? It's coming?
Yes, something just went wrong.
Diagonal crunch, there it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, see, she's sitting on the plate. She's touching one elbow to the opposite knee, and she has her legs up. That's pretty difficult. So I'm going to show you an easier version. If you can handle this one, go for it. That's great. But I will show you an easier version where you leave one foot on the ground, right? I've got one foot on the ground and I'm touching my elbow to my knee, opposite elbow to opposite knee, and I'm leaning back like that. So it's nowhere near as hard. If you get better, when you get better, you lean back more and get your other leg up in the air, but that's pretty hard. So this is a version, and then you will do another one when we'll switch to that side, but okay. Ready? Here we go. Okay. and I don't know if I mentioned this, I should have. If you can only do a little bit of vibration at this point because you're just starting, you can still exercise just like I am without turning your machine on. So you're getting the workout, and then when you know you can handle the vibration, you can do it with the machine on and get even more. But any exercise is good, right? And that's the point of the vibration, is to make you feel better. That's one of the big things. To make you feel better so you can exercise more. And every time you do the vibration, you're going to get stronger. Your internal system will get stronger. So you will be able to build up the amount of time that you can tolerate without having a problem. All right.
Becky, this is Donna, and
Yes.
I have a 9 o'clock conference call on Zoom, so I have to go. But I want to thank you for this is fabulous, and I want to be on it every single time you have it. So,
Thank you
oh
so
my God, I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled.
Thank you so much, Donna.
Okay, honey. Have
We'll
fun.
be
Bye
here.
bye. Okay, bye.
All right, guys, we're going to do the opposite side now. You gotten in position? Here we go. Opposite sides. See, I'm now doing the opposite side. Okay. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. And I'm going to try to get the leg off the ground. The other one, get it up. Now I'm really working, guys. Okay, that's good. I need this. I surely do. All right. 10, 9, 8, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, that felt good. Great. Is your blood pumping around? I bet it is. All right, let's see. What do we got left? Okay. You know what we got left? Massage. Good job, everybody. You did a great job. We're going to wrap up the workout portion of this with a little massage. So you can massage any part you want. I think what I'm going to do, I think Andy had as a picture. Yeah, here. This is a really awesome one. This is a calf massage. You lie on your back on the floor with your hands behind your head. That does actually seem to heighten the effect. And you put your calves on the machine and just relax. It is amazingly relaxing. I don't really have enough room in my setup here, so I'm just going to sit on the machine. This would be more like a thigh massage, leg massage, which I really could use. Here we go. Here we go. Timer is going. All right. Enjoy. Don't fall asleep on me. Okay. And a little stretching at the same time, I think. You know, it took me about 10 years to get up to doing 10 minutes at the full speed, but I was really, really sick, and now I feel awesome. That's what you're aiming for. Not just doing a ton of time on there. You want to do it so it works for you. So listen to your body. And there's a whole bunch of other things we can do along with vibration. This is the cornerstone of your program. We're going to go into other things like nutrition and homeopathy, energy medicine. Andy, can you switch it to seeing the front close up of me? Okay, so you can add in a whole bunch of stuff. Take this to a whole nother level. You can feel awesome. I was sick as a dog most of my life. I feel better now. I'm 60 now. I feel better now than ever in my entire life. I didn't feel as good when I was 20. I mean, you know, maybe some things were a little better, but I mean, look at the whole picture. I was miserable because I had major depression and I weighed 200 pounds. And I don't know, I had a ton of problems. Now everything's cooking along. Perfect. Not perfect. Okay, great. Everything's really great. All right. I would love to hear from you guys. What's going on? Did you enjoy that? Did it work for you? Tell me what's going on. Ask me questions. Whatever you want.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My question is the speed. Now I've done the 26 and 27. So when you said when you go interval training, do I take it up higher or do I just keep it there or what?
Okay, good question. Great question. All right, I think you're just beginning, right? You just got your
I've
machine.
had it for 2.5 weeks now.
All right, that's beginning. That's just beginning.
Mhm.
So what I recommend when you're just beginning is to keep the speed low, the 26 hertz,
Okay.
and gradually work up your time till you know you can do 10 minutes at 26 hertz with only feeling better. And you got to look at how you feel over 24 hours, not just how you feel while you're on the machine, because it's going to have powerful effects on you. It's, for example, it's a huge detox. Detoxing effects, like if you did too much detoxing, not necessarily going to feel it right away, might feel it that night, the next morning even. So you want to watch how you feel, and as long as you feel good, then you can increase the amount of time till you get up to 10 minutes at 26 hertz. Then you can try going to 27 hertz.
Okay.
When you go to 27 hertz, you might, if you're a real sensitive person like I was, you might have to drop the time back down to say 5 minutes or something and gradually build up again. So the goal going in that stepwise manner is to get up to at least like 10 minutes at 30 to 35 hertz. 35 hertz is good. That's going to be a really good workout, right for your bone density, a huge stimulation of your brain, your hormones, your whole system. But again, you don't want to go too fast, because if you push it, you might feel worse. Just like, you know, if you're in a sauna too long, you can feel really ill. I mean, it's a little different, but if you detox too much, or you try to run a marathon when you're not ready to run marathons, you can feel horrible, get hurt, and decide this doesn't work and I don't want to do it anymore. It's way better to go slow and see the incredible benefits you can get from even a small amount. All right. Now, like I said, there are pre-programmed settings on the Power 1000. So those are in the, you push the mode and it changes then you can change the time. You can also, if you keep pushing the plus button, you can get up into the pre-programmed settings. But they run up, some of those speeds are up to 45 hertz. So you want to only use that when you know you can handle higher speeds. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
No, I've been doing well on it. I'm up to 10 minutes.
Great.
Yeah, but I just didn't, because I had a vibration machine that gave me some issues because it wasn't like yours, and I bought yours, so it's much. It's more like when I go to the chiropractor and they put it on me, it purrs like it's supposed to, whereas the other one was oscillating and it was going like this, and I couldn't sit on it. There's a lot of things I couldn't do on it. And I think when I first got my own, then I did do it too fast, and I was miserable for about 2 or 3 days. But with yours, I'm starting off right, and I'm not having those issues. And it's just, and I can sit on it and I can do what you tell me. And I've done the different exercises for like a minute, just on 26 though. And I'm feeling better and better every day.
That's fantastic, Mildred. That's just awesome. That's the idea. I tell you, this vibration technology is unbelievable. The benefits you can get from this. But like anything that's super powerful, you got to use it right. Right? Like if something's really powerful, you got to be careful. You do it properly, or you can, it can cause a problem. It can. There's a long list of contraindications because it's very powerful and it has a big effect on you. So you want to check your contraindications. You want to make sure you're using the right kind of machine and doing it slowly and properly. And then, oh my gosh, I feel like a 20-year-old.
I would suggest I bought all 3 of your the books that I know about, all 3 of them, and I would suggest to everyone to get the books and read them, because then you keep from making mistakes when we can't get to you.
That was the idea. That's why I wrote them, because there's a ton of really great info that people need to know about this, and then it can be super, super effective. I'll tell you the truth. I have surveyed my customers, and you guys are reporting vastly, vastly better results than the medical researchers are getting. They get, I don't know, sometimes it seems to help with pain. Most of the time, sometimes it doesn't. It's about, we get a little bit of pain relief with people that are around 60, 70, that age range. And a lot of times they can't get any pain relief. They're like, well, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, you guys, 75% of you who have pain reported a 50% drop in pain within weeks. Sometimes within the first or second time of starting to use it, it's dropping radically. I'm not kidding. I have people writing into me all the time. And in this official sort of medical type research paper that I did a research survey with a medical doctor who had written hundreds of medical research papers. I chose him because he really knew what he was doing and I wanted to do it properly. So you guys reported 50% drop in pain for 75% of you. It was just incredible. And lots of people reported 100% pain gone quickly, especially things like nerve pain, back pain, muscle pain, joint pain. Those are the really big ones. But it can also help with headaches, abdominal pain, and those things, we can really amp it up with nutritional approach. Like, we're going to go into that. But you can make this whole thing work so much better. You put it all together, a whole health program, I think, 90% of people could be feeling much, much better quickly. Really quickly, too. It doesn't take long. All right. Any other questions? Comments?
Becky, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Who is that?
Betsy.
Betsy. Hi, Betsy.
I got the machine about 3 years ago,
Okay.
and I had used the machine at Dr. DiOrio's office, and I
Oh,
always
okay.
had positive results when I used it there. I didn't use it that often,
Okay.
but because I use it as office maybe like every, couple of months over a couple of years.
Yep.
But I got this machine 3 years ago, and it seems very stimulatory for me, and I have more like pain, and I try to do just 30 seconds like every other day,
Okay.
thinking that. So my question is, do I need to, is it something with my machine potentially, or is it
No.
potentially
Well, are you
doing
using,
something to my diet, or I don't know, it's like, what can I
which
tweak?
machine are you using currently?
The one that you're on, I bought it
Okay.
at your place in Lexington.
And do you know which machine you were using at Dr. DiOrio's? Was it the small one or the bigger one?
Well, he had like all three, so
Right.
I used probably it had handles on it, I
Okay.
guess, but
Was
it
it
was, I think it was similar. It was just like a different model of it.
Yeah, the machine is the same because I learned with him. I worked with him for 20 years. He's the one who originally got me into vibration. And the machine is not exactly the same because he went out of business. He's not working anymore. And I recreated that really optimal kind of vibration. So the machine is the same. What has changed is that you are not working with Dr. DiOrio anymore. And he did many things along with the vibration. This is what I'm trying to tell people is that best results, nutrition, and he was also an incredible homeopath, energy medicine. I do homeopathy. I'm happy, delighted. I love homeopathy. I'm really happy to consult with anybody who wants to try that. Homeopathy is incredibly powerful, and it can really be a critical element in using vibration. For example, you are having trouble. I would guess that you need a homeopathic remedy because homeopathy helps when your energy is not flowing properly, it will stop. It can really put you in a state where your body can't get past something because it's busy expressing itself, the pain in your mind, because homeopathy is really about what's going on in your mind. It's energy medicine created by your thoughts and your emotions. So say you're in enormous mental pain, grief, anger, fear, that will affect your physical body, and it will express that energy will express itself in your physical body. To let that go, you need homeopathy sometimes. So in your case, you're having pain. I would guess you need a homeopathic that would be related to that. For example, I have somebody I know recently who started using my machine, and she couldn't use it because she was getting nauseous and feeling ill. Why? And she had used a similar machine at her chiropractor's before, like a couple of years before, and she loved it. And then she got mine, and suddenly she's getting nauseous and she's thinking there's something wrong with the machine. No, something happened in her life that was causing mental stress that is related, that expresses itself as nausea and headaches, I think she had. So I gave her a homeopathic remedy for that mental state, and her nausea went away, and now she can use her vibration machine. Now she's doing it 10 minutes and loving it, and the shoulder pain went away because that's what it'll do. It'll work. It works like acupuncture to lower pain really quickly. So 1 or 2 sessions of vibration at 10 minutes and her shoulder pain went away. But before that, she couldn't even do 1 minute without getting too nauseous to do it. Took a homeopathic remedy to clear that problem, the energy problem, so she could get the benefits of the vibration. Okay, Betsy, so that's what I would recommend for you, is to check out some homeopathy with me or somebody else. You could try somebody else, but I love it. I wrote a book about it, homeopathy plus whole body vibration. It's a critical element of really getting the most out of your machine and vibration. Any other questions?
So
Becky, I have
without
to,
homeopathy, would it just work out eventually?
Without the homeopathy? Okay. Some problems might. Yeah, you know, your circumstances change and that mental state goes. It's often really more like the layers of an onion, like a new energy will come down on top. Maybe you get in a great relationship with somebody, you're feeling awesome, you stop worrying about whatever it was, and you're in a new energy, which is like all happy energy. You might be feeling better. But it really actually probably is still there, like the layers of an onion. And then there's energies that we're born with. That's who we are constitutionally. It'll never change. It's going to keep for a long time. So, but it might not always be expressing itself because you might get overlaid with other things. Another question? Somebody else was trying to ask me.
Oh, I was saying I have to leave, I have to get off. I'm taking care of my mother. She's 91. So, but I'm you know I'm supposed to meet with you on Monday. I'm on Tuesday anyway. So.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so thank you for everything. I really enjoyed this and be looking forward to the rest of them.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Anybody else have a question? Yes? No? Any other issues? You can send me an email later on if you think of something. And we can end now. A little bit early, but that's okay. I'm sure everybody's got a busy day. Lots of fun and exciting things to do, I hope. And thank you for giving me an awesome start to the day. This was really, really fun. I enjoyed it. Got my blood moving. I need inspiration too, you know, and you guys are giving it to me. So, okay. Thank you. I'll see you all next week, I hope. I'll post the next class, and pretty soon we'll have like a schedule of classes so you can plan ahead, and we'll be putting up recordings so you can watch ones that you miss. All right? Have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.